For over a year, Elon Musk surprised the world by acquiring Twitter in a $44 billion transaction. Since then, the social media platform has been embroiled in controversies, layoffs, and even underwent a name change, now known simply as X. But what's really happening with the social network so far? Was it a good deal? In this video, you'll understand what has unfolded with the company. Since Musk took charge of X, the new face of the former Twitter, significant changes have occurred, sparking divided opinions. Do you still use the social network? Do you think anything has changed? Regardless, since Musk assumed control, the business has undergone substantial transformation, at least in its structure. After shelling out $44 billion for the business, Elon Musk initiated a true management shock. Known for being an easygoing workplace, the social network saw an 80% reduction in its workforce and embraced a new reality with fewer people and much more work. The restructuring was so profound that Musk himself stepped back from the day-to-day operations of the company. After becoming the CEO, he conducted a poll on his profile that would determine whether he would continue in the role. With more votes in favor of him stepping down, Musk honored the outcome, and executive Linda Yaccarino took over the business. In addition to the personnel cuts, the company also underwent a significant cost-cutting measure, slashing 70% of fixed costs. However, despite these efforts, the situation deviated from the planned course. The first problem was the exodus of advertisers. Aimed at making the former Twitter a hub of free expression, the social network faced a substantial boycott from major brands that were its primary advertisers. For instance, in 2022, advertising represented about 85% of total revenue. The recent report from the New York Times stated that X was becoming increasingly dependent on advertising revenue from specific sectors. This move included controversial advertisers, such as betting houses, which are not well received on other platforms. In 2023, X generated only $2.9 billion in advertising revenue, significantly less than the $4.1 billion in 2022 and $4.5 billion in 2021. The main contention is that the platform is allegedly giving more space to topics and discussions that displease major corporations and their marketing departments. Another issue so far is the decline in users, seen as a form of protest by some users who share the same opinions as major corporations. According to a report by SimilarWeb, the platform now has 20% fewer active users than before the sale, leading to a decrease in ad volume. Nevertheless, according to the company's official version and Musk himself, the decline in the number of active users is based on the removal of bots that were active in the old management. This move prompted Musk to challenge the numbers presented by the previous administration, potentially reducing the price paid for the network. Meanwhile, Musk attempted to find new revenue sources by charging users in some countries $1 per year to use the platform. He also introduced a subscription service called X Premium, where advertisers' tweets can be boosted by the algorithm. Additionally, he changed the dynamics of the famous blue checkmark, making it a paid feature. However, these tools, which had parallels on platforms like Facebook, did not have a significant impact, neither for X nor for its competitors. Before we continue with the video, I have a brief message. These videos take a lot of effort to produce, so if you're still watching, please leave a like to support our work. Consider subscribing and leave a comment below. Any comment helps. Now back to the video's topic. In the first quarter of 2023, X generated only $1 million through subscriptions, representing just over 1% of its revenue. Musk's dream of turning X into an all-encompassing app may be getting farther from reality, at least financially, with revenues much lower than expected, especially in the subscription model. The business has to deal with annual interest payments of about $1.5 billion, necessary for the privatization in March. Musk claimed that X would have positive cash flow until mid-2023, but admitted in a July tweet that things didn't go as planned, a fact echoed by the CEO the following month, and seemingly without a foreseeable change. To add to the challenges, according to Bloomberg, Musk commissioned a report that found the true value of Twitter was only $19 billion, well below the $44 billion he paid. It appears he made a lousy deal. Despite the bad news, not all is lost. The report evaluating the company showed improvements, making the business $1 billion more valuable. Increased efficiency and a much leaner operation contributed to this. Expenses unrelated to debt payments, excluding interest payments, plummeted from a projected $45 billion in 2023 to just $1.5 billion. This new reality in the startup and social media market suggests that it's possible to achieve the same or even more with much lower costs and staff. It indicates that the billionaire has already managed to break a significant paradigm. Since the acquisition, visits to Elon Musk's profile on X doubled, providing him with free space to promote other businesses like Tesla and SpaceX. In other words, if he loses on one end, he can gain on another. Overall, the plan to turn X into an all-encompassing app remains alive. The inspiration is the Chinese app WeChat, which is so complete that it's hard to describe. WeChat is simultaneously a social media app, internet browser, payment processor, and personal financial manager, all bundled into a single app. Since 2011 in China, the app played a crucial role in the digitization of the Chinese economy. Musk recently detailed that X will compete not only with other social media platforms, but also be able to encompass the functions of YouTube, LinkedIn, FaceTime, dating apps, and even traditional banks. The first step in this journey is expected to be the introduction of digital payments, as the company has obtained money transmission licenses in various U.S. states. Furthermore, it's an area Musk is familiar with from his days at PayPal. However, there are concerns that differences between Chinese and American consumers could affect the app's evolution. Also, there is no government imposition or assistance for its progress, as purportedly occurred with WeChat in China. Despite this, if there was a bet that the transformation of Twitter would be immediate, it has been frustrated. The prediction now is that we won't have significant developments in the coming months, and the transition to the all-encompassing app may be much slower than expected. Nevertheless, this isn't the first or second time that a Musk project takes much longer than planned. It was the case with Tesla, SpaceX, and other endeavors. However, while many bet against the billionaire and laughed at him, in the end, he had the last laugh. Will he repeat the story once again? Share your opinion with us. Also, watch our video where we explain how billionaires, including Elon Musk, manage to avoid paying taxes without violating the country's laws. Best regards, and until the next video. Do you know which business model offers high profit margins, immense scalability, and requires low initial investment? The startup market specializing in software development is the optimal choice to bring together all these advantages. However, the only place where you will truly find a highly scalable service that demands low investment is with Roadmap. Roadmap has global experience providing consulting and developing apps for startups in the United States, Europe, and Latin America, making it by far the best option for new entrepreneurs. If you want to venture into the premier market, contact Roadmap right away through the website www.roadmap.co/home or via email at contact@roadmap.co.